Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Urban Central TV, yo, tapping in. Appreciate you rocking with me, bro. Got some shit we gonna talk about today, man. So, got some shit. A lot of shit, really, I want to talk about, but and I know I'm probably gonna be all over the place, but it is what it is. Main thing now, I want to get because the box truck, this niche, this genre, whatever the hell you want to call it, for the box truck lane, it looks like it's getting out of control now. So I don't even know where the hell I want to start at, man. Is I'm noticing a lot of YouTubers out here, man. You it's like people out here, a lot of people are getting misguided. A lot of people out here just and what I'm noticing is a lot of people making YouTube videos about how bad the business is, but it'll be so much better if they buy one of their courses. And based on messages I'm getting, based on comments that I'm seeing and getting, it's damn near a scam tactic what's going on out here, because it's like the pretty much taking advantage of new people getting into business, man. So for you people getting out there, man, you can't just go see somebody because they got a whatever type of high end car they driving, and they got, you know whatever they got, material things, to make you feel like just because they got that, now you can get that by following whatever they trying to sell you. And my whole thing is like, I know my channel's growing, it's growing slow. I don't have a problem with that, because slow and steady win the race. I'm not in the race. I'm not competing with nobody. I don't like to talk down and bad on no other channels or whatever like that. But what I don't understand is how somebody could pay something, and people, I'm hearing people getting scammed and all. So how could you pay for something and you don't even see people? Like, where's the journey at? People have been following me, even if you just now getting a hold of my channel. I've documented this whole shit, from at least from when I got on YouTube and my Instagram and all that. My Instagram will show everything. My YouTube, I started what, maybe like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I show everything. A lot of people is getting out here selling this and telling you this and that, but where's the journey at? Where the hell did they come from? Where did you start from? Where, like, what, like, god damn, you just jumped into the game with all this knowledge and all these trucks, and now you selling mentorships. People, if you're spending your money on a mentorship, you got to do some damn research, man, because it doesn't. I don't see what exactly. That's why I need some people to tap in, man. I need to talk to people, and I need to know exactly what's going on in these courses, man. Because most of the time I hear people talking shit about them, is like, oh, they robbed me, or oh, the shit that they told me I could have found out on my own. Ain't nobody in the J Sneed, ain't nobody in the truck no more. That's another thing. A lot. What you mean ain't nobody in the truck? You talking about people, content creators, or people just talking about mentorships? Because there's people that's not even driving trucks telling other people how to get money. And that's the shit that I don't like. And that's part of the shit that I'm going to talk about today. How is somebody going to tell somebody how to make money in something that they're not doing? You got people out here I had somebody in my comments the other day. I got a video dropping either today or tomorrow. I can't remember. Dude trying to tell me I'm lying to the people, and I shouldn't encourage people to get a CDL license, because what sense does it make? Content creators ain't in the truck no more. That's because they're getting people money with these mentorships. A lot of the people weren't never in trucks. A lot of the people got into it because it was a hot thing to do at the time. Yeah, a lot of people wasn't never in trucks. Whether and I don't give a damn whether you a company driver, you a owner operator, lease owner operator. It don't matter. As long as you know you in a lot of people never been in the truck. These people talking about renting trucks, trying to tell somebody else how to get some money. And you guys can't rent a truck and think you're a business owner because you're not dealing with nothing that we dealing with. When you rent that truck from Budget Rider Enterprise, wherever else, Penske, whatever, when that truck break down, you're not dealing with what we got to deal with. And now there's nothing wrong with that, but don't sit there and talk like you a business owner and this and that, and you make $80 million a week in a box truck and all that type of shit, man. That's not even realistic. But the people who's not in this business following along this shit trying to learn is getting guided the wrong way. And that ain't what it is. That's not what it is, man. And it's sad that, you know, people, it's sad that people, and I don't want to knock the people that's doing it, but at the same time, you got to be more knowledgeable and you got to be smart. Think about that. You getting into to own your own business and you coming in already on the wrong foot. You can't let nobody take advantage of you like that. Not for some shit. Yo, somebody DM me and told me people is out here selling mentorships on Amazon Relay. It don't get no more easier than that. Now, the worst thing about Amazon now is about you know, the whole bad shit. That's why I made a video about that. You know, it's like 60-40, I would say, with the badges. Some facilities you go to, you don't need a badge. You know, you go in there, let them know your door, you give them your key, whatever. But some badges is on you. You walk in there like you an employee and you gotta do what you gotta do. But outside of that, how the hell is somebody selling mentorships for Amazon Relay? It's getting to the point, man. It's getting to the point with this YouTube shit. Like, my bad, I'm texting. It's getting to the point on YouTube where it's like this shit is getting watered down to me. The only people went, and I ain't gonna lie, I seen a couple of videos, and I don't like to be the person to talk about other people. I try to stay in my own lane. One thing I can say about YouTubers in this lane is that everybody does their thing different. Everybody do, but they do it different. So it is what it is. You got some people out here giving game. I mean, everybody's giving game, but they doing it their own way, which is cool. So I don't want to sit out here and talk bad about nobody or nothing like that. But it's like for the people out there getting got with the mentorship, that's more so on the person spending the money. You can't just like, it's crazy. I don't understand how. I want to know what they told you and sold to you to make you feel like you got to spend all this money. In today's market, if you telling me to rent a truck, I can't even take you serious. You might as well tell me to put on a skirt and high heel and shake your tail feather. Yeah, might as well. But guess what though? That's what I ain't even finished saying though. Dude in my comments telling me I'm lying to the people, telling them to get a CDL license. And somebody new coming into the box truck business, they wouldn't know that you can't. And the reason why I say get a CDL license is because it'll help you get more money. If you got a CDL license, now you could pull hazmat loads. If you got a CDL license, now you could pull a tanker load. They got box truck loads that require tanker endorsement. Now, I'm not saying it's a whole lot of them, but you'll come across it. That'll open up your lane to get more money. I don't see what's dumb about that. And then when you go get your insurance, when they see that you got a CDL license, I'm not gonna say it's gonna make a huge ass difference, but you're gonna get you know, they're gonna cut you a little slack. They'll give you discounts for that. So I'm out here trying to tell people honest shit. I ain't never made a video about money. It seemed like everybody want to know how to make 100,000 a week, and I got to be on here with a big Cuban link chain sitting in front of a big fancy car, Lamborghini or something like that. If I'm not doing that, then nobody don't really want to. Nobody don't give a damn about what you're talking about. It's what it looked like. They believe all these people saying that they making all this money in a rental when it don't really go like that. It definitely don't go like that. Now, why I came to YouTube is nothing more, nothing deeper than when I first started out. I watch videos and I'm seeing, okay. You know, because at the end of the day, everybody's doing the same shit. Y'all going to this channel, going to that channel, going over to this channel, going back to this channel, trying to gain knowledge. And I guess you're picking whoever content creator, you picking their brain, trying to see what they got going on. But at the same time, when I was coming up now, I'm trying to reach out to people and ask questions, and they trying to sell me something. So that then let me know that these people is on YouTube strictly trying to get money. They strictly trying to get money. So I asked a simple question about like insurance. Do you have any insurance people you could recommend? They're gonna send me a link to their you know, and I can't respect that. So that's why I came on YouTube. Now I'm saying I can't respect that, but that's they hustle. Me, I'm coming up here. That's why a lot of my videos you see free game. It's on you to take heed to it or not. But I'm up here giving real game. I was looking through my videos before I jumped on live. I literally talked about everything. Everything. People got my phone number. People hit me up. And that's another thing. You know, people message me. I go back and forth with people. I gave people my number. Maybe I was too cool. Because it's just them same people that'll drill you and tell you, oh man, you helped me out, man, and I did this listening to you. Them same people wouldn't even like your video. Them same people wouldn't comment on your video, repost your video, share your video. And I don't never ask for no money, but you better believe ain't nobody sending no damn cash apps. That's out of the question. But you best believe when they message you, they asking you 101 questions. Now, it's those people I tell them, man, I go back and forth with you every, try to answer as much as I can, but I'm not going to be on the phone 30 minutes, an hour answering these questions for nothing. Time is money. Now, if you're trying to get into the business and I'm helping you give you tips one-on-one, the least you could do is send me something. And I'm not even requiring nothing, but it's like people don't respect nothing, man. They don't respect nothing, man. Everybody want they want everything and they don't want to put nothing in, man. I got people 2 years ago still watching videos talking about what about this and what, man, you ain't getting into the box truck business, man, and you missed your window. That's why I made them videos. If you're trying to get into the business now is not the game to get. Now is not the time to get into this and think it's a game. This shit is not a game. This shit is not a game. You coming into the box truck business now, your ass better have some. You need to have your eggs in a row. When I came in, I didn't know shit. I didn't have shit. I just came in with a mentality that I'm gonna get it. And I was on the load board every day. But as I was in it, and it didn't take me long, it took me a couple of months to realize this ain't the way to do it. Getting up every day, getting on the load board ain't the way to do it. It's impossible. It's not impossible, but you're not gonna. A lot of people want to know the scale. How do you scale something when you don't have direct work? You can't scale on, and your only access is the load board. You can scale if you got people calling like contract work. If you're working with direct people, because you're getting the same ticket every time, or depending, it could be more, but you know for a fact you're getting at least this. Now, if it's multiple stops, then obviously that's multiple money, but they basically want people to pay for non-CDL school. Maybe I've been in the truck too long, but I can't wait, but I can't see what costs so much. Man, I can't pay for nothing that's non-CDL. That's what I'm saying. Non-CDL, somebody got courses for. That's dumb. It's stupid. It's stupid, and y'all gonna get got every time. Every time. Every time you're gonna get got, man. Now, my next thing I want to touch on is why I never talked about money. And I never talked about money for the simple fact that I don't want to sit there, I did this load, but this is what the people want. If I was up here every day, 100 mile load for $950, $1,200 for 100 miles. People gonna be all over that because they want to know how they can do that too. That's not realistic. Yeah, I didn't have some sweet ass loads, but I'm not gonna put it up here for the people not in the business thinking this is what it's like. Because one thing I noticed, and it's funny to me, I got people that text me loads that they're booking. Oh, Amazon booming right now, or DAT loads, sweet, look what I got. But that's like once every 2-3 months. What are you doing every other day, if you even are taking loads? So everybody's gonna post when it's good. A lot of people is out there doing some bullshit and some backward shit. Don't get caught up in the hype. That's why I never talked about money. It's obvious when you work, you get paid. Everybody on YouTube is in different parts of the states, man. So it's different rates in different states. This is how this shit go. You following these people, they acting like it's this everywhere. It's not like that. Like I'm in South Florida. Everybody know you come to Florida, you don't want to drop nothing off in Miami. Everybody, well, people who's been in the business, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. You either gonna have to partial your way out of here to keep taking loads north, or you're gonna have to deadhead out this shit. Everybody knows that. Now, occasionally you'll catch a load, but that's not guaranteed. That's not guaranteed. You just gonna take a load to the Keys. Lord, don't do that. Because if you go to the Keys, you definitely gonna have to go deadhead to at least Miami to find something. You ain't catching nothing out of the Keys, so you definitely don't want to go down there. But everybody knows this, man. When you know better, you do better. That's why I say before you get into this, do your research. It's not going to do you any service if I'm up here talking about the money that I'm making. Because guess what? The money I'm making and the money you making, my truck is paid off. 9 times out of 10 with these prices now, majority of y'all is going to have truck payments. Everybody going to have truck payments. Regardless of what it is, it's an extra overhead. It's a different expense. Everybody want to know how much money you make. How much money do you make in a week? What I make in a week, it doesn't have no merit on you because our bills is different. Our lives is different. We doing 2 different things. You can't worry about what I'm making because I live somewhere else. I don't have truck payment. I've been in this shit 4 years. My insurance is I got cheaper insurance. There's people out here paying over $2,000 for insurance. I'm nowhere near that. You got to keep all that into consideration. That's why I don't talk about the money. The money is irrelevant. If you see me out here running, it costs money to run. It costs money to keep your authority active, to put gas in your car, to pay your insurance. It costs money for this, for the PMs, for the maintenance. So if you see me out here, just know I'm all right. The money don't matter. You can't worry about the money. You got to focus on what I'm talking about. You got to focus on what I'm showing you because I'm showing you how to get the money. You got to apply it to your situation. I'm not sitting here telling you, I'm telling you what I did to get where I'm at and what I'm doing. You gotta, man. Yeah. How much money can you make? First of all, before you worried about what you make, you got to worry about what you got to pay before you worry about what you make. Because you got to do a lot of expensing out first before you even worry about what you bringing in. And that was like a video I touched on the other day about somebody and I don't even think I dropped that one yet either. That's dropping too. Somebody wanted to ask me about 100,000, making 100,000. You got to look at it like this. And I'm going to talk from the standpoint of new owner operators coming in. And this is exactly what he was. If you're coming into the business as a new owner operator, brand new, know nothing, new authority, first of all, it's going to be hard to get loads. I don't know if people talk about that. They don't talk about it enough. It's going to be hard to get loads. Then you got to factor in you starting out, you got to fill up your gas tank. So if you starting out, obviously you're going to need some money or a credit card. You're going to need some type of line of credit or have some capital, liquid cash to where you can, because you got to gas your truck unless you factor in your first loads so you can get to the next one. And if you got to do that, you're not making any money. Your money's going in fuel. You still got to make truck payments. That's why the dude in my comments is crazy that he could say I'm lying to people, and he was renting. He was renting, and he said he ain't know what he was doing. He out here making money. And that's why I made the video before about the rental. You don't got to listen to me. I ain't never rented a truck a day in my life, but I could call these places and they could tell you out their mouth what you're going to be looking at money-wise. And based on that, it's impossible to make this money. He said he made $30, $30,000 in a month with a rental. I don't know how that's possible, man. You got to know your overhead, man. Know your overhead. A lot of people, if you're starting your own company, that means this is all you do. 9 times out of 10, this is what you do. So you got to worry about your rent, your mortgage, whatever your situation is, light bill. I don't know all of that. So that's why I don't talk about money. Y'all need to get, whoever it is, need to get that number. Don't worry about the trucking business yet. You need to know what it costs you to live your regular life. How much is your regular car payment? How much is your insurance? How much is your light bill? How much is your mortgage or your rent? All of that shit, the regular life, what you need groceries for your house. I'm talking about that type of shit. Been rocking with you for over a year because you keep it real. You say what you do and do what you say. So stay straight, bro. Paul Anderson, I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Are there any cube truck loads in your area? I could check that for you, Mike Poor. Right now I'm just talking. I got some shit I'm talking about right now, but I could definitely check that for you and I'll probably post a short about that or something. Or if you tune in long enough, maybe I can get it to you at the end. 30K a month, big cap. It's happening, but before it's happening before, but rate. Man, these people crazy, man. These people crazy, man. You got to know your overhead, man. And that's why a lot of people is getting burnt in the business, man. On top of spending all your money on with these with the box truck business gurus who ain't never been a day on the road, who rent box trucks. How the hell can somebody renting so? And first of all, nobody renting ever made more money than the person who owns something. Think about that for a second. Think about just like renting an apartment, renting a house. The person who owned the house, who owned the apartment complex, he making the most money. The owner always eat more. So how you figure renting a truck is gonna make you a millionaire and retiring off renting? Good luck with that, man. And I'm sorry for I feel sorry for the people who lost their money, but you got to be smarter than that. Because if it was that easy, everybody would do that. And I know I touched on that, but it's a lot of people out there, man. Like I said a few minutes ago, I got people still messaging me, asking the same questions a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. That shit crazy, man. And I hate people that go to other people's channels and then come back over here talking about, oh, well, you heard. Well, go if you heard that and you believe that, then that's what you stick with. You don't gotta you ain't gotta do that, man. Cause this ain't like Home Depot or Lowe's. We ain't I'm not agreeing or price matching or none of that. We don't do that. What I say is what I feel and how it is. I'm not coming on here lying to the people, telling y'all to do some shit that I ain't never did. I don't do that. And the people who rock with me know that. How much he keeping out of that 30K a month? That's me personally, I don't even believe he do. The man said he made 30K a month in a month off Amazon. I don't even believe that. I don't even believe that. And I'm up here telling the man, how the hell could I be lying to the people when I'm telling people that before you get into this, learn the business. Try to see if you can find you some direct work. See if you can reach out to these brokers, because at the end of the day, everybody's using the same load, boys. It's the same shit out here. Everybody's doing the same thing, man. So it's a lot of competition. You got to try to go around that. That's what I do. When I go to and I tell everybody, I made videos about this. I go to these places and I talk to these people. See, the problem is you got a lot of people out here, they're running their own business, but they don't treat it like that. They treat it like a 9 to 5 or like a trap. Me, I'm in the warehouse, I'm talking to these people. Even if it's something that they don't make themselves, they don't manufacture themselves, but they constantly got shit that needs to get moved out. I ask them if they don't need me and they rather deal with a logistics company, that's cool. But I'm still gonna shoot my shot because the worst they're gonna say is no. But I've been lucky. Like I say, I didn't have the window shutter contract, the construction contract, the impact storm windows and doors. I didn't get that because it fell in my lap. I got it because I told you got to be proactive. These people ain't it's not their job to try to give you money. If you guys as business owners, this is what you do. You got to go out there, cold call. You got to go door to door, and you got to sell yourself, promote yourself. You got to take all that shit into consideration, because what's going to happen is you're gonna fall victim to the load board. It's not exciting getting up every day having to get on the load board, call for a load, and oh no, we can't give you that. We moved this load for whatever amount of money. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Now, I know a lot of people talk about all those little, the little apps like Curry and all. I'm not downplaying none of that, or the people who, but at the end of the day, you're not going to make a living on that. That's just another hustle. That's another lane. You may come across some good stuff, and they say like everything else. They say it's all about location. So don't think you're just going to get on there and you booming. Don't get a box truck and just depend on Amazon Relay. You destined for failure like that. That's not gonna work. I try to tell people about this shit, man, and it's like the whole box truck content, the whole little shit, man. This shit is me personally, I feel like it's getting watered down. It's come to a point to where it's like I don't even know, man. It's to a point where it's like everybody know everything, man. You got people just getting in gonna tell you how to make $1 million. It's crazy, man. It's getting watered down, man. So I'm not gonna stop making content because this is what I do. But at the same time, y'all might see me not just strictly focusing on box truck content. I'm not saying I'm going all political and religious and shit, but I'm gonna just touch on other shit what I come across, what's interesting, what's newsworthy, what's worthy of a conversation. Because one thing I realized about this box truck content is, like I was talking about dude in my comments, and he's not the only one. I got a whole lot of people. Oh, you can make money doing this, and that shit is bullshit, man. And those are probably the people that's out there telling people. You see what the problem is? Those people out there like that, like the 30,000 a month dude with the rental, he's gonna realize maybe a month or 2 or 3 down the line when he actually sit his goofy ass down, like, damn, I ain't made no damn money. Because look like this, if you made $30,000, you should have your own box truck. Why are you still renting? If you made $30,000 in a month, that's $7,500 a week. At least them first 2 weeks, 15,000. That's a good down payment on the box truck. 15 racks. Most people will take that. So at some point in time, he gonna sit his goofy ass down and look in the mirror and be like, man, I'm tripping right now. I ain't making no damn money. I'm out here working like a dog. Every month I go out on the road, I'm buying these people a box truck. You better believe it. They getting that shit at cost. You better believe it. Every month you go out there renting that box truck, killing yourself to try to make a profit that you're not. Your ass is buying them another box truck that they're gonna put out on the road and milk somebody else like a cow. So you keep that in mind, buddy. I'm pretty sure you might come across another video. Now, the content getting watered down, we already touched on that, man. Like I say, everybody's in their own lane. I don't knock nobody. The only people I don't rock with is now. And I can't even say I don't rock with. The only people I don't rock with, and it's not even the people that selling mentorships. Like I say, a fair exchange ain't a robbery. If you agree to it, then that's on you. They ain't put a gun to your head and all that. Now, I don't respect the scammers, the people that's getting deposits and getting money and going missing on people. I don't respect that. But the people out there was pushing all this, how to do this and how to make money, how to have success and this and that, and you ain't never been in a truck in your life. That shit is hard to understand. It's really mind-boggling. And I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm trying to figure that shit out, man. You can't tell nobody how to be successful in something that you're not doing. And they still out here. It's a lot of people. I'd say about 3 years ago, I was on YouTube looking, and then I finally started my YouTube about, like I say, a year and a half, 2 years ago. Cause I'm like, man, this shit got to change. It's a lot of people not even making content no more. That's a lot of people. It was like a money grab. They got in and they got the hell on. That's a lot of people. Then that just talked about it. See, you got people that were in it and got out, and then you got people that just talked about it and never was in it. And those are the people out there selling the fake dreams. Like it was just like it's the popular thing. I ain't on that shit, man. I ain't got no respect for that, man. If he's making 30K a month, he's not picking up freight. He's moving something else. I'm just, oh man. Hey, Ibrahim, you funny. Shout out to Ibrahim, man. Y'all see what he said, man. He moving something else, man. Nah, the man. At the end of the day, if he's seeing that he made 30,000, imagine what he spent. Imagine what he's spending. He made 30,000 a month. You spending at least four a week. That's 16. So that's half the money gone already. Then you factor in gas. Then you got to factor in the how much miles he went. So he could have spent over 4 a week. We all know it's possible to make $4,000 a week, but it's a matter of what are you taking home? Because like we all say, once you factor in gas, you factor in your rent, your rental every week, or your truck payment per month. All of this is coming out of that weekly pay. I don't know if people don't realize that. I don't know. I'm not gonna say everybody. I don't think everyone has figured it out. I don't think everybody figured it out. Me personally, because I still got people hitting me, asking me same stupid ass questions, talking about what other YouTubers is talking about. And I don't know what nobody doing. I got other YouTubers that I rock with. I don't know, man. I don't get it. It ain't what you make is what you keep. Yeah, but but you got to understand the concept, dude. Yeah, you got to take away that, and then you got to factor in. You got to put money back into your business, not because you made whatever you made X amount of dollars. That's not all for you. You got to put money back in. What about your maintenance account? Or if you keep it all in one, whatever, however you got you run your operation, you got to put money back into your business. I don't know, man. I think people got the game. People got the wrong idea about this. People got the wrong idea about this, and it don't help when you don't know nothing, you green, and then you just taking somebody's word for it because they on TV and they got a fancy car in the driveway and the parking lot, and they wear a big cute. If I was on here now, Gucci down, Gucci hat. See, I'm wearing my own shit on the grind. This is me, and I'm gonna have that merch dropping on the grind. That's me. And that's how I live my life. That's how I treated my business on the grind. I'm by all means necessary. It's a grind. It ain't no game. It's a grind. Definitely a grind. And that's how that, and that's the bit that's part of the business where people get it confused. It's not a game, it's a grind. And it's an everyday grind, and it's a long grind. Yeah, that's facts though, Jay Sneed. People, you gotta, man, you gotta reinvest back into your business. That's how everybody talking about scaling. Everybody want to talk about scaling. That shit is crazy to me. You worried about scaling, you need to first worry about trying to be profitable before you worried about scaling. You need to get out there and learn what it takes. A lot of people trying to book loads don't even know what they need to move the load. Because, for example, somebody, like I say, what my situation is, all I got to pay is my insurance a month. So I can be with. Now I'm not running no load for no pennies, but I also am in a position to where I'm able to take a little bit less if need be and still be profitable. Certain people out here got that, like somebody told me they had $2,600 a month for insurance, $1,400 a month truck payment. That's $4,000 a month. Now, if you're responsible for $4,000 a month, and that's just on your business overhead, that don't include gas. I'm talking about insurance and truck payment. Then you got to factor in your gas. Gas is day to day, month to month, because you're not driving the same distance every day, every month. Then you got to factor in what you're making. I mean, not what you're making, what you're responsible for as far as your personal life. If you got kids, if you married, you got a mortgage, rent, like what I always talk about. That's the shit what you got to take into consideration. So like when the dude hit me up about the 100,000, to make 100,000, I don't know if he's talking net or gross. Because to make 100,000, how much money do you think you're spending to make 100,000? How much gas money are you think you're spending? And at the end of the day, unless you ride in brand new trucks, the more you drive, the more wear and tear on your truck, which means you're more bound to have more issues rather than staying local and doing more short haul shit. You got to take all that, and not saying there's nothing wrong. These trucks is going to break down. It's all a part of the business. It come with it. But it's like people is not taking that into consideration. Everybody want to go OTR, but you got to have OTR budget, because them people that's going OTR, you got to have that gas for that, unless you're factoring every load you do. And then if you do that, you're not making any money. That's why I made them videos. You see me at the gas pump. I'm showing you I'm pumping that gas. This shit costs money. You see how much gas? I'm not doing it for nothing. Everything is done for a purpose to show you. You see me, you check my videos, you can check my Instagram. I'm showing you I'm pumping this gas. You see how much money I'm putting in this shit? And this is for the new people. I don't know if people are, that's why I say everybody look at shit and have different perspective on it. I'm showing you this so you can see, like, damn, okay, he out there, but he also had to just put in 2 something in his gas tank. I only got 1 tank. Some people got dual. My last truck, my first truck, I had 2 tanks. Even more gas went in that one. You got to take all that into consideration. You can't get out there and think, oh, yeah, you're going to make all this money and this and that. No, you got to put back into your business. You got to reinvest, because that truck going to break down. I don't know if people ain't told you about them tow bills. That shit ain't no joke. That's what people are not considering. The expenses of running the truck is a lot. The just looking at the money the loan is paying without considering the mileage, gas, your time, and shit. I tell people all the time, renting, if you rent a truck, by all means do it, but I don't promote that. The only way I say to rent a truck is if you somebody who want to know what it's like. But I'm like, you got to have money to do that. For all of that, you might as well go get you a company job. That's why I tell that I'm not promoting people not to get their own business. I'm letting people know that this shit ain't no walk in the park. You know, it ain't all eggs and grits, goddamn it. You got to get out there and it's a grind. This shit is a grind. Yeah, people should stop taking cheap loads, but those are probably the people. Ibrahim, it's not people that's been in the business taking them cheap loads. They know to leave that shit up there. It's the people up there that need that truck payment made, or they need that rental shit made and shit slow, or they're not realizing like, damn, I got to put gas in here again. I ain't even, you know, there's people out there shit like that that's taking them cheap loads. And that's why I said what I said. If you learned the business and you knew better, if people knew what they needed, your rate per mile and my rate per mile, Jason Sneed rate per mile, all it's not the same. It's not the same. And please, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. It's not the same. So you can't expect man, this shit is crazy. You can't expect to know unless you do your homework, man. You can't expect to know, man. These people out here don't know the first thing about nothing. They get a truck, they got a payment, and all they know is that they're responsible to make XY at $4,000, for example, like that dude a month to pay his bills. But what do you need to pay your bills and to make a profit off that load? You got to factor that in. It's not just about your bills. You got to consider the gas too. What about your mortgage? What about your rent? What about your light bill? What about your cable, your electric, your cell phone bill? You got to factor in all that shit. So you taking cheap loads, just let me know right there that you a fool and you don't know what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a damn what it is. Even me, I'm not taking no damn load for $1.50 a mile. And nobody should leave that shit up there. Yeah. They shouldn't be in the business. You're right. But guess what? You can't tell this whatever state we all living in, they not gonna deny nobody trying to make an LLC because the state getting money. Every year when you do your filings, they getting money. They don't give a damn if you know how to run your business or not. They looking at these gurus online. They looking at the gurus online. Everybody telling them what they need to do, and they feel like that's what they need to do. That's the problem. That's the problem. Like I say, it's YouTubers out there I rock with, and recently I seen a couple other pages that I rock with. But for the most part, this shit is like a money grab. People is not really out here giving game for real, for real. They out here trying to sell you something. They out here trying to sell you something. Yep. So you gotta be mindful of that, man. They trying to sell you something. These people don't give a damn, man. These people don't give a damn, man. So we got that. You know, another thing, a lot of people, man. And like I say, when I talk, I don't need to talk to the people who's in the business because obviously I know y'all probably just tune in, whatever like that. But new people, man, it's not going to be, you can't don't just run out the business because it's down. It's every business, restaurant business. I was a barber for 10 years, the barbershop business. Every business has downtime. Every business has a slower time. It all happens. If you're delivering food, the restaurant business, it has a slow season. A lot of people go out of town, summertime, wintertime. People's coming in and going out. Everything is like that, man. You work, and this is why I say you're working for yourself now. So that's why I say that money, putting the money away, doing right with the money is critical. It's crucial because it's going to be a slow time. Peels and valleys. Do collabs with YouTubers. I reached out to a couple of them. I don't know. I know a couple. I know people rock with me, but maybe I don't know if people don't like how I talk. I don't know if they don't rock with me, or You know, I don't know what it is. I reached out to a couple people, but at the end of the day, like they say, man, good dope sell itself. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I know people is rocking with me, and then you know, if they want to rock with me, I'm always open to network and collab with people, but I'm not begging nobody to do nothing with me. I'm, you know, shit, born alone, die alone. I'm a one man band until somebody want to do some shit. I'm always open though. That ain't nothing. But yeah, man, you can't ups and downs come with the business, man. Don't you can't get discouraged and just run out, because like that's why I'm saying, and this goes back to what I say. It ultimately goes back to what I say. Learn the business. Learn the business. It's not gonna kill you to stack your money. People, and I think that's why some people get mad when they hit me up, and I'll be like, "Yo, just save your money, man. There's no rush to get into the." Everybody's in a rush to go buy a truck. I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know what the big like. Save your money. I'm not telling you don't do it, but I'm telling you to save your money. You talking to somebody that's I didn't, man, damn near everything but accidents didn't happen to me out there on the road, man. From breakdowns to tire popping to, man, oh man, uh DOT shit. When I first started out, like I done been through a lot. I done been through damn near everything. Went out of state. I show people how to do that. It's like, you know, it's slow. It's ups and downs, man. Your truck breakdown, they come with it, man. If you're scared, get a company job and learn the business, learn the ropes, learn what know what it takes to be out there. Learn what it takes to be out there, man. Don't you can't get discouraged because it's a hard time. And that's why I say, do not listen to these people telling you you're making $1 million a year. One truck is not gonna make you $1 million. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or bust any bubbles, but one truck ain't gonna make you $1 million. How many Walmart trucks you see out there? How many Publix trucks you see out there? How many Save a Lot trucks you see out there? One truck ain't gonna make you a millionaire, billionaire, none of that, man. Don't listen to these people, man, and put yourself in a situation that's good that can hurt you financially later down the line. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. It's gonna be good times and it's gonna be slow times, but them good times, you got to tuck a little bit up. You got to tuck a little bit more away for when that slow season come. Because, like I say, always say, that truck payment gonna come, rain, snow, or shine. It's coming. It don't matter. Truck payment don't care if you work. It don't care if you didn't work. It don't care if you're sick. It don't care if you got. It don't care what you got going on. That truck payment is due. People need to know that. So true. One truck will not make you a man. That's a fact, man. You need some trucks on the road. And the thing that get me is these people is it goes back to the mentorships and shit like that. You telling people they're gonna be rich using load boards. That's not accurate, man. That's not accurate, man. That's not accurate at all. You got to have multiple trucks on the road, and you need that contract work, man. You getting up, going on DAT load board, mothership. They got 101 load board. It's damn near impossible to keep up with all that shit. Find something that works for you. And on top of all of that, people is getting into the business, don't even know what they want to haul, what lanes they want to run. People don't know if they're gonna go OTR, local, regional. People don't know if they're gonna interstate. They don't know what they want to do. They don't know what they want to do. So it's like that's what I'm saying, man. You just getting out there blind, just doing what somebody told you to do. That don't make no sense, man. It don't make no damn sense, man. Now, like I was talking about the flashy shit. That's what people want to see. People want to hear about the money. People want to see the cars. They want to see that, but that's not people want to see that, but that's not telling you how to get that. If I'm sitting up here Gucci down in my big old Cuban link chain riding in my Lambo, I didn't tell you how to go get a Lambo or a big Cuban link chain. But people, it's like you damn near got to look like a rapper on this shit to try to get people to, and I don't want to say buy in because I ain't selling nothing, but I want to get people to rock with like what you're talking about. Those are the people. I don't even want them type of people because y'all not really worried about, y'all worried about the imagery of it. You can't get caught up into a Cuban link. Cuban link ain't gonna help you in the box truck business, man. Cuban link ain't gonna help you get no damn contracts and no direct shippers and get brokers calling your phone. This is what the information I'm giving out on YouTube. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of load boards are really useless for new authority, depending on what kind of freight you're running and like what you got going on. Most people, most brokers, period, are gonna require at least 30 days. Now, don't get me wrong. Some may want 60. Like I said, some people I didn't seen shit all the way up to 2 years. So you guarantee need at least 30 days. And then you'll run into the people, obviously 60, 90, 180, 120, whatever like that. You gotta, it's gonna be hard. Them first 6 months ain't gonna be easy. Which is why I try to tell people, yeah, get on the load board. The load board will definitely help you when you're starting out. But at the same time, you don't want to just rely on the load boards. You don't want to just rely on the load board because now you in competition with everybody else. And we all know everybody's taking cheap ass loads. You in competition with them. And it ain't no competition. Because if they got a load, I say I'm gonna take it for 800. Dude calling in say 800, I take it for 450. Who you gonna, if you the broker, who you gonna give it to? See? So I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't disagree with new brokers. I mean with new authorities having to wait, because it'll be new people taking that cheap ass load. But at the same time, the people who's been in business over a year, we don't get no, they're not dealing with us no better. It's not like, okay, he's reliable, he's responsible, he got a clean authority, no out of service shit, no tickets, no none of that. Because they can see all that on your safer profile. You would think a company would give you a better rate than somebody with a newer authority. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They don't care. So that's why I tell people the load board is cool, but I wouldn't rely on it because at the end of the day, it's all a hustle, man. Them people up there, them brokers, dispatchers, whoever it is up there with them load, and don't even get me started with them people double brokering. This shit it's making it hard to eat. So that's why I try to say, as a business owner, you want to get out there, and it's just like look at all the companies, big companies. Like look at Coke, look at Pepsi, look at like Cisco Foods. They got contracts, they got customers. They're not out there just going on a load board trying to find a store who needs foods and who needs a pallet of Pepsi delivered. They got customers. And that's how you be successful. That's how you can see what they do. You got to follow what they do. So that's why I say you got to sell yourself. Get out there, getting these shippers and receivers, getting these warehouses, and you got to talk to people, man. You got to figure out you got to figure out your lane, your niche, and get in there. Figure out whether you gonna run reefer. Figure out if you're gonna do dry van. You don't feel like being with all the headaches that come with reefer. Then do that. But you got to know what you're gonna do. You got to have a plan. Don't just get a box truck. It's pretty much you got to have a business plan. You don't just go buy a box truck. Okay, I'm going to DAT load board. That's what everybody do. So you're not doing nothing different. You're not doing anything different. So it's not you want to get different results. You got to do different shit. You can't keep doing the same thing as everybody else and think you're going to be different than somebody else. It don't work like that. I had to sell my F650 24-foot within 6 months. I was out. The Cleveland Ohio market is bad for DAT load board. Y'all see it right there. When did Brian Hevner, when did you get into business? Yeah. You gotta know what you're doing, man. Let's see what else I got down here, man, because Man, I'm telling you, man. I've been seeing some shit. Like, I came across a video the other day. Like I say, I ain't putting nobody's name out there. It's not I don't want to bad talk nobody because I don't want to knock nobody hustle. But at the same time, chick was oh this, that. It's like videos how to be successful in the box truck business. The video's a minute and 20 second long. I'm like, damn, she must really know some shit to tell me all this in a minute. You watch the whole video to not hear anything, to then be told to go click below so I can go buy a course. This is what's going on. You got to pay. You can't have everybody tell you, oh, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. It's bad for the people who don't know nothing. It's bad for the people who don't know no better. When you know better, you do better. So that's the people who is bad for. Now, about the content now, watered down because you got, box truck business. When I got in, this shit is crazy how this shit did. This is like a goddamn pandemic, epidemic, whatever the hell it's called. Because I would have never thought the box truck business is like this now. Just to see the prices of box trucks now is disappointing, man. So I honestly feel sorry for people trying to get into the business now because it's like, man, $70,000 for a box truck that 2-3 years ago that shit was 20,000. The same truck. It's crazy, man. Now, what do you say? Bad mouth TQL, but I use them daily. I'm one of them ones that talk shit about TQL, but I also say now I've did plenty loads with TQL, a handful of loads, but at the same time, majority of the time TQL is some bullshit. But that's also where I'm at. Every the TQL loads that I've caught out of state were always decent. It never. Now I gotta, sometimes it's a little bit of a hassle. None of them dudes is in a rush to give you what you deserve for the load. So sometimes you got to go back and forth and this and that. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell them what I need. We can have the dialogue, but I'm not gonna sit there and beg and plead. And I'm cool if you don't want to give me what I'm worth and what I deserve and what I need for the load. I'm cool. I don't need to run it. I don't. It's no bad blood. The most I could do is call, talk, say what I need, and if we can't meet in the middle or whatever, then you go that way, I go that way. It ain't never gonna be nothing like that. But at the same time, everybody know TQL be with the bullshit. But you will catch freight from them. It ain't no different from a lot of other people. It's a lot of companies out there like that. It'll be some bullshit, but it'll be some good shit. It's all about the timing you catch them and how bad they need it moved and what kind of load it is. So that's all that is. It is what it is. TQL, you can use them if it's beneficial for you and your business. At the end of the day. But as I was saying about the business, man, people are getting rich off selling mentorships. I've noticed the best affordable prices on trucks are from international lease. I have to look into that. But they're gonna milk it because they can. You don't need a CDL. People feel like they're still a trucker without the going to school, without getting. I ain't mad at them. But at the same time, you're getting got because really and truly for and this is why I tell people get a CDL license because it's like for you to buy a box truck for 70,000, 80,000, you could go get a semi truck for 70, 80,000. So I'm sitting here like, in the game, a lot of people don't know you're an owner operator. I mean, maybe you do know, I don't know. You could still do partials with the semi truck and you can run that shit up like that. A lot of people don't know that. Not because you're in you can literally go on the DAT load board with a 53-foot trailer, 48-foot, 38, whatever you running, as long if you got a bigger trailer than the 26, you could still go in there on the 26-foot side, take 4 pallets here, take 3 pallets here, Okay, and you got 24 spaces to go. There's a whole lot of pallets and parcels could go on that shit. So don't get it twisted now. Now, box truck people probably ain't gonna like that, but that's the business. If you had a CDL, you could do the same thing. It's a, like I say, it's a grind. It's not a game, it's a grind. So you can make money pulling multiple parcels at the same time, going the same direction. Obviously, you gotta you want to get what you get your money's worth, but you're gonna make multiple money. Look how many loads you got on there versus just having one on there. So it's not like, I don't know, man. It's ways to get the money, man. But people, I don't know, man. Yo, bro, if you was to collab with other content creators, who would you mess with? Man, I'm not gonna lie. I just came across somebody today. I think his page was On Track Trucking. I checked out a couple of his videos. I rock with him. It's a young dude, young nigga QB. I rock with what he putting out. He putting out real shit. Who else, man? It's a couple. Damn, I can't remember everybody. I know Mark the Mentor. I tap in with what he got going on. He looked like he real tuned in with that like the the first mile shit and all, like last mile delivery or whatever like that. He seems real knowledgeable about shit. I just like I rock with them, and I rock with anybody out there putting out real shit. Which one's your people? Yeah, QB straight. QB straight. I fought with him. I actually seen one of his videos popped up, and I seen somebody in his comments talking shit. I had to get on his ass because I'll be like, man, these people out here that's not in the business act like they know more than us that's actually in 10 toes down in this shit. But yeah, I had to get on his ass. But yeah, I rock with QB, On Track Trucking, and I tapped in with Mark, the mentor. And I ain't gonna lie, it's other people too, but for the most part, I don't really I try to stay in my lane. I don't like to talk about people. This shit get real sensitive out here. This shit get real sensitive out here, man. But yeah, most definitely. Gotta give, people want real shit, man. But it seemed like to me, people don't want real. I ain't gonna say people don't want real shit, because I know I got people that rock with me. They're not here for the Cuban link change and for me to say I made $100,000 today. People don't. I know people that rock with me ain't there for that, and I know that. But when I say people, obviously I'm not talking about the people that rock with me, but like the masses, people want to hear shit that's not true. It's like they just want to hear the good stories. You don't want to hear about the truck breaking down and what it costs to get towed and what repairs cost. People don't want to hear the real shit. They want the glamorous shit. Box truck business is saturated. True indeed. True indeed. It is saturated, but I'm not going to say the business is saturated. I'm going to say that the content is saturated. Every day I see somebody new popping up on just about this shit. I'm like, damn, where the hell they came from? And it's crazy the shit that they talking about, because my first video that I ever did wasn't about how to make 100,000. And I'm trying to figure out, if you're new to this business, how the hell is your first video about? That's what I'm saying. Where is the journey at? Where is the grind at? People who following me, seeing me, my first truck, they seen, I don't even think I was on YouTube. I can't remember now. I don't think I was on YouTube, my first truck, but on my Instagram, people seeing that. People seeing my journey. Where's the journey at? That's why I was like, and I'm still here. So, people, that's why I say, I don't know what type. That's why I say, man, with all the people talking shit, he said, sideline talkers are crazy. That's my point. So that's why it's like, why would I make a YouTube videos and I got people that's not in the business, or people renting box trucks, claiming they business owners, telling me that I'm talking shit that don't make sense, or I'm talking or what I'm saying is cap. That's crazy. I have 2 refrigerator box trucks. Salute, salute. If you financing a truck, the best thing to have is really good credit, no money down. If you can get if you got really good credit and you could walk in 0 down, it don't get no better than that. It don't get no better than that. It don't get no. Then you could just focus on putting all you could focus on the next major thing will be your insurance, because you got to put a down payment on that, and it's gonna be 9 times out of 10 it'll be high. It's little loopholes. I already touched on that in my video about the insurance, how to get that lower. But at the end of the day, getting a box truck, I mean, buying a truck, whether it's semi or box truck, is always going to be cheaper at the end than financing. I mean, than renting. My main thing about people that rent is they're either one, scared, because when you rent, like I say, the tow, if it break down, you ain't got to worry about no tow. You could call them and just lay down on your bench seat until they bring you a new truck or they tow you somewhere and put you in a new truck. But you're not a business owner. So you can't be online telling people how to run their business when you're not running yours. Enterprise is running yours. Budget is running yours. Because you got to report back to them. You're not sending your money out, truck payment every month. If you decide today that you out, you don't have to worry about none of that. You bring your truck back to rent to the rental, and you good. People that's out here, real owners can't do that, man. You can't do that, man. It's not like double Dutch. You can't just jump in and jump out. It don't work like that. If you into real business, it don't work like that at all. Now, about I already talked about the YouTubers making the content because it was a hot genre, at the time. Apparently, it still is, and apparently, people are still doing mentorships, and getting robbed. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I never promoted nobody to do it. I always say, do your research. I mean, with all the people out here making content, it's still it's still confusing on why people are still spending money, whether it be hundreds of thousands of dollars on these. But hey, do your thing, do your do. I hope it worked for you. I hope it worked for you. Now, another thing I wanted to touch on is well, I guess I touched on that, people getting in thinking they're just gonna make money. It don't work like that, man. It don't work like that, man. And you can't think just because you made a profit at the end of the week, that don't mean nothing, man. That don't mean nothing that you made a profit at the end of the week. It's not about that, man. It's about accruing that capital overhead. Yeah, you may be profitable this week, but then you can't have a good week next and then spend all the money. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, man. You gotta people gotta understand business, man. A lot of people doing mentorships about the box truck business. You need to do a mentorship on how to run a business. A lot of people don't even know how to run a business. A lot of people out here, doing this shit don't even know about the taxes, don't know how to file their taxes, don't know what to claim, don't know what. A lot of people is crazy, man. I hope the box truck gurus are telling you that. I hope they do that, man. And then some, Lord have mercy. Somebody sent me a message. Good thing I wrote that down because I forgot about it. Somebody sent me a message and said, "Oh, I'm gonna start a box truck business." I don't even need to look because I remember I couldn't believe. He said he's gonna get 3 trucks and he's gonna put his cousins on. Man, listen, man. If you got money to buy 3 trucks or you got the credit or whatever, I would start with 1 truck and see how that go for you. Because for you to just go get 3 trucks and put your family on, and you don't know how to run the business, you don't know nothing about the business. So that means you leaving your business in other people's hands. It don't work like that. So That's rule number one. If you're gonna start a business and that's what you want to do, you want to get drivers, go out there and run the truck for a year. A year, you will experience a lot in a year. I'm not saying only do a year, but get out there and see what's going on. I've talked about this before. You can't hire people to do a job that you don't know how to do, because they'll tell you anything, and next thing you know, your business is down. Go out there, run the truck, learn what you need to do about the DOT, learn what you need to have in the truck, what about your hours of service, all that shit, man. You got to know the business. So if you're doing a mentorship about how to get how to get on the load board or on track drunk, okay, on track. What up? See, there you go, right there. I rock with him. I don't know if he's still in here, y'all see him, but I fuck with him. He out here with. You gotta tap in with the people that's doing real content, real shit, man. That's all I'm about. Primo, they out here just winging it. Yeah, they winging it. They winging it, but they don't realize when you can't wing it. You can't wing it if you're a business owner. You can't wing it. Forget box truck and get your personal file. I made a video about that too. But that's why I try to say I don't know if people don't they don't like to hear that. It's almost like people on YouTube they want like a yes man, like, oh yeah, you should do it, man. It's good. It's a perfect time. Like, no, man, I'm trying to help you out. Get your money right. It's gonna benefit you. It'll behoove you to get your money right. Why the hell would you want to get into something with your last? And then you getting out here, you got to damn near factor your loads to get to your next load. You got to factor this load to drop off the load. It's like, come on, man. That's crazy. That's like living check to check. You don't want to do that. And people don't like to hear that, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna have nobody, especially on my channel. I'm not gonna have nobody that rocking with me on my channel, me telling them to do that and this, that, and they get in a financial crisis or situation because of some shit that I told them that don't go like that. That's not the channel. We're not doing that over here. I tell people all the time, get your credit right. Get your credit right. Get your finances right. Try to open you up a line of business credit. Try to do something with your EIN number so that way you can develop some business credit. A lot of you got to do something so that even if you got to go to Uline and open up a business credit with them, you don't have to get nothing crazy, but get you something that you're gonna use for your business. Get some shrink wrap. Go get you some tape or whatever the hell. I don't know. It's something that Uline got that we all use. Open up you a credit with them, and then you can establish your business credit. You gotta do something. Work on your personal credit, and try to establish you some business credit. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having your eggs in a row before you start to do something. But people don't want to hear that. They want to hear, yeah, go do that. Go spend your last. Go save up all your tax return money and just go blow it away because dude on here with a Cuban link chain, Gucci down, sitting on the hood of his Lambo. No, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that, man. But man, if you see it's seasonal. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying though. But Isaac, you got the same. That's what I'm talking about. You deal with the farms. That's direct. Now they working with you now. You say you got the reefer trucks. That's your lane now. So you be like, you know what? I could rock with the low boy if I feel like it. I might tap in with this on the agricultural side and get with these farmers who they need that shit moved. See, that's what I'm trying to say. You gotta have a vision. I don't know. Everybody feel like because everybody's doing box truck. Maybe you need to do flatbed. Maybe you need to go get you a flatbed. Maybe your area is booming for the flatbed. People need to figure out their lane, figure out your niche, and go that way. Not because everybody's doing this or doing that. It is what it is, man. I don't know, man. But one thing one thing I am gonna do, and like I say, I'm the trucking business, box truck business, whatever. I got my Class A license, endorsements, all that. Trucking business is what I do. So I'm still gonna keep the videos coming. I'm still gonna keep content coming, but I'm definitely gonna make some switching up, man, because I don't need nobody in my comments telling me, oh, that's cap and this and that, and telling me about what other YouTubers are doing on their page. I don't give a damn what they doing. No disrespect to nobody, but if they doing that, why are you telling me what they doing? You go over there and comment to them what they're doing. More power to them. I don't give a damn what they doing. If it's positive, real content, then that's what it is. I support that. But I'm not, man, all you people out there that want to hate and man, I got time for it. I'm definitely gonna comment and react back to it, but I'm not entertaining that. I'm not entertaining that. So I'm gonna keep that content coming, but I'm definitely gonna start adding in other shit, man. Talking about different shit, man. Yeah, refrigerated is cool. Now, the only downside to refrigerated shit is, especially being an owner operator, is you gotta stay on top of the maintenance for that, because you don't want that shit to go down and you got a load full of meat. And that's another thing, just like people out there, you want to get in the reefer, you just got to be mindful of that. Reefer's cool, ain't nothing wrong with reefer, but be mindful of that's another expense and something that could go wrong. Not to say that it is. I don't want nobody to, but shit, it might go out while you're driving. Imagine you got a load of meat on there, full from front to back to the door, loaded up, and your shit go out. That's a whole nother headache. Now, reefer game is money. Reefer game is money, but you just got to keep shit like that into consideration. So that's why I always say, stay on top of your maintenance. If you're getting PMs regularly, they checking that. So that way you would stay ahead of the game. Yeah, produce. Yeah. I was just saying meat for an example, because it got to be at a certain temperature, otherwise it'll spoil. It could be ice cream. I don't give a damn what it is. The ice cream melt is over with. If they lose that load, that's gonna fall on you. So not you, Isaac. I'm just saying you, the driver with the reefer, is gonna fall on you. So just know what you want to do. Know what you're doing when you do it, and don't just do it because somebody else is doing it. But on track. What did he say? Drop the link. I ain't gonna lie. On track. I'm gonna shoot you a DM, because I'm actually about to get off here in a few minutes. I got to take my daughter to the mall. You know how that go. They trying to go tear down the mall on a Saturday. So y'all know how that go. But I just got a couple more minutes. But I'm gonna tap in with you. We could set something up and do we could do whatever. I'm with whatever. Yeah, Isaac, shoot me a DM on my Instagram. My if you're not already, my it's in it's on my bio and in any description of the video. My Instagram link. Just shoot me a message. I actually put it up on here. I got that up there for you. Y'all tap in, man. Hit that like button for your boy, please, man. Hit that like button. I had some videos. I ain't even gonna show them videos because I done ran out of time. I've been on here going in today, y'all. I just be getting tired of. I mean, it ain't my job to be the YouTube police, but it's like, god damn, you see people out here, they go spend their money, and then they come to me talking about some shit and trying to tell me what I say, and it's not right. But you listening to the dude that's renting trucks, telling you he's a millionaire, or you could rent trucks. You could be a millionaire without a truck. How the hell is that possible? So it's on y'all, man. It's on y'all. It's on y'all, man. It's on y'all. Do your homework. It's free. It's free. Do your research. It's free. Everybody on the damn internet anyway. Do some research. Do some research, man. Because if you're getting in the business, based on what somebody else is showing you on the internet. Everybody knows the internet is full of bullshit, man. Everybody knows you can be what you want, how you want on the internet. Everybody making all this money. Come on, man. They not even around anymore, man. So yeah. You gotta know, man. You gotta know, man. All my business is in Atlanta. I live in Augusta. That's what's up. And that's a good area too, because it's country out there. So they got them areas. I know you probably doing all right. See, and that's what I'm saying. We live here. Yeah, the man, he giving game. He talking to me, but y'all see it, he giving game. He giving game right there. Y'all in them country areas, y'all can get to the farm, go tap in with them. That's all a part of being a business owner. You got to go promote and market and advertise yourself. Nobody knows that you're a box truck owner. Nobody knows how many trucks you have available or whatever your situation is. Nobody knows. You got to go out there and let them know. Tell them what services you can provide. And you see what he's saying right there. He live in Augusta. Business is in Atlanta. Got drivers home every day dealing with the farms, reefer game. So for y'all out there in the reefer truck, y'all now have another avenue. Maybe you didn't think about that. Go try to see what you can do. Get out there, sell yourself, and there it is. 7 to 8 a week. You see it. He ain't talking about no load board. He ain't talking about no Amazon or none of that. A lot of y'all out here making 100,000 a week off Amazon Relay. It's like, come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it, man. But that's what's up though, Isaac, man. Stay on the grind, man. Salute to you, man. And definitely send me that message. I'm gonna follow you back on IG. And maybe we can get on here and chop it up and give some game out. That's what it's about. Yeah, man. This live here, it's strictly about YouTube content creators, the box truck business, gurus, whatever the hell you want to call them. You need to call their ass magicians, because a lot of them is out here. They just bamboozling people, getting money, and then they gone in the wind, man. So pay attention, protect your money, man. Protect your money, man. Do your research. It's free. It's free to do research, man. But like I say, man, I'm about to go get out of here. Appreciate everybody rocking with me. Like I always say, hit that like button while y'all in here. You coming in, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. I'm gonna have videos coming this week. I probably got something coming today or tomorrow. I can't remember, but yeah, man, it's coming, man.